Hello to everybody. It's 3 minutes past 12, midnight. God, I need to shave now. And I'm just gonna carry on working on this gpchecklists.com. And I figured I might as well just, as I do some stuff, I might as well just stream it so that you can all see whatever's going on. So I'm just gonna get on with it. There we go. Yes. So what we got going? Let me. So this is probably, I don't know. This is good for if you just want to go to sleep. You can't go to sleep and you need to go to sleep. I'm going to help you. But what am I trying to do at the moment? At the moment, if I run this, I kind of wrote some script that loops through, grabs all the series that are available, and then grabs the cards and then just renders it. But now I've been talking with my friend who's working on the back-end part of this site, and now there's something I can call where I can grab all the information. So I'm going to quickly try that now. So let's get into, let's close that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that right now. Collections data. Let's close that. Hello, JS. Here we go. Let's have a look at this one. Let's just comment out all of this. Let's just grab that. Do a bit of that. And what's going on here? I'll leave that to do its thing, I suppose. But for now, I just want to literally series. Hydrate related. Okay, hydrate related equals 1, as in like all related to number 1. So this is all for everything associated with original series, I guess. Let's try that out. It's so weird having this microphone here. Can't see my bloody keyboard. I always feel like I don't look at it much, but I guess I do. Oh, it's catching it. Now, I'm going the Douglas Crockford way, and I'm writing function. I'm not doing an arrow function. Why do I need to do an arrow function if I don't need to use the arrow function? Do you know what I mean? Why does anyone need the arrow function? You need the arrow function every now and again, but everyone wants to write the arrow function every bloody time. Console log error, and then let us get our response. Console.log response.data. Let's try that out. So let us see what happens. Actually, I can probably zoom in on this. Bang. Hey, loads of stuff. So there we go. So we got series 1. That's the original. So what we do is we create a series, and we give it a name like Chrome, like original, like all new, and then we create series within that. So OS2, did I collect? Oh, I did OS1. I guess I did OS2 first? No, okay. 2, 3, 4. That's weird how it doesn't order it in the way the series was created. And I added 2 cards in the database. So I added 2 cards in the database. Is everything working alright with this? Yeah. For OS3. So let's have a look at card sets. But what I'll do is I'll just run through and just churn out the name and the card set associated. So response dot, what is this? Okay. Dot data. Oh, hello. Data. Dot for each function. I'm afraid I'm going to write a function. Don't care. And then what are we going to say? We're going to call this the item, whatever. And I want to churn out the item slug. So let's console.log item.slug, and let's churn out the card set. Can I do? Oh, I suppose I've got to do this or whatever. Card underscore set. I want to see if I can do that without. Does it allow for underscore in a object? Not sure. We're going to find out now. That's weird how it's done that. Oh, do I? Yeah, I'll console log that bit. Let's get rid of that. Okay, good. So there's no card sets there, and you can do that. Fantastic. So original, there's no card sets. OS2, I've got no cards in there. I've got no cards in OS1 right now. No cards in OS3. This isn't about. Oh, hello. Turtle not fallen dragon down. Good morning. Just got off work here, and it's 3 AM. Nice. Jesus. I was going to type in there, but I can talk to you. Yeah, it's 11 minutes past 12 here, and I fell asleep earlier, and now I'm thinking, bugger it, I'm just going to do a bit of this. So yeah, good morning to you. I guess you're going to go to sleep soon, or I don't know, your schedule's probably mess around for the next couple of hours and then go to sleep and figure out how the hell you're going to work out tomorrow. But yeah, for me, what am I doing here? I don't know if you know, but this is the GPK checklist site that I'm working on with my mate. We started it in 2020, and then we stopped doing anything to do with it, and now we've got this extra drive to sort of start doing something finally. But we're still really in the early stage, so I'm just looking at the API setup that my mate's done. Which he's constantly evolving, and it's only just begun. The database is very small, and I am my role in this is to design the website and what else, and figure out a way to generate static pages. Shower first and sleep, and then rinse and repeat. Nice. Yeah, if you're working nights, it's a real pain. I worked. Yeah, this site's for Garbage Pail Kids, and then we'll see how it goes after that. Once we've made this model, we'll see how we can adapt it for other things. But yeah, I worked at. I did some stuff at Parcel Force. That was like working until God knows what time in the morning, and then you'd get home, and then you just go to bed shattered, and then you'd wake up and you were like, oh, I've only got a couple of hours before I've got to go to work. But it's different working nights, isn't it, compared to during the day? Because during the day you finish work, and then you've got 4 or 5 hours before you maybe go to bed. Whereas when you're working nights, you have to sleep when you get home, and then when you wake up, you're like, I'm shattered. I've got like a couple of hours before I've got to go to work. It's just crazy. Your life isn't your own if you work nights. But yeah, basically I have added 2 cards. Let's go into the database. So I've just added 2 cards. Yeah, I work 4 days, 10 hours, but taking 2 hours overtime when I can. I suppose, yeah, if you can make some moolah. If you can make a bit of moolah, then do it. So right, so we've got in series. I've got OS4. Let me zoom in on this as well. So what this is this is the database, and this is me kind of we're just testing things out because we've got to build this bloody thing. 12 hours for 4 days. Yes, that's work, sleep, work. And then I guess the next, 3 days is just wondering what the hell happened. But yeah, so I've got OS4, and then this is just the whole creating a series, and then in OS3 I've added a few cards, Rod Wad, Joe Blow, and basically I am seeing those come out here. So the API is true, it's beautiful and true. But what I need to do is make it so I basically create an object. This is an object in itself, but I need to, I don't know, maybe I can work with just this object. But what I do is I then generate all of these templates because I need to generate a static website for the front end. Friday's a blur for me unless I got cards. Yeah. Oh yeah, so your Friday's a mail day, I guess. Right, okay, so in my templates, let's have a look. I've got dynamic, and we've got home base, pages, OS3 Twig. I think I might be able to just delete these. I'm going to just delete them. Delete. I don't need any of this anymore. What the hell? Template dynamic home base Twig. Okay, so I'm grabbing the contents of that, and where am I churning this out to? Pages index Twig. Oh Christ, so I'm actually generating... Alright. So this is the index page. Let's see what this looks like right now then. Let's delete this. Because the thing is, I wrote all this stuff in 2020, and then like me and my mate just didn't do anything. So I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I've done. I've done nothing but coding since I left school. Okay, so if I run node hello, let's see if index gets created. There it is. Okay. And I am generating this stuff. Item image source undefined. Item title, item URL. The URL shouldn't be that. The URL should be the slug. Okay, let's have a look in here then. GPK series. Okay, so in that case I can comment this out now. Let's comment this out. I don't even need that at all. So this is for the home page basically. So if I'm on the home page, this is hard coded, I believe, because Chrome 1 doesn't exist and 35th anniversary doesn't exist, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is so if I break that and then do gulp and then break that and then go back in here and serve this, I've got to fix that so it just does it all in a wanna. But yeah, this is basically just for people interested in Garbage Pail Kids and seeing how this website goes, and also it's just for people late night that just need something sort of monotonous with my voice to help them go to sleep. Anyhow, so we did that, and so let's have a look at what the home page looks like now. It should be messed up. There we go. And look, we've got OS2, 1, 3, 4. So these are what I recently made in the database. So these are the bloody series that I made. This is fantastic. The original series doesn't get included because I didn't do that on purpose, but I guess it just happened. That's beautiful. I love it when things just work out that way. Now, what is going on? Why am I not seeing... Let's get in here. Why am I not seeing an image? Image undefined, and let's have a look at the URL. The URL is OS3, so that should be easy to deal with because that is the slug. Okay, data parent. What? What is data parent? Let's comment this out so I can just bloody see what the full output is. Oh, actually, I can see it over somewhere else. Data parent. All of them should have the parent of original. Yeah. Let me just show you quickly what I've got. It's only wireframe now, but this is basically the gist of the wireframe of the site. So the flow of it, the flow, the go, the Joe, the blow. So yeah, basically wireframe, homepage, logo, user login, hero image, latest collections. So you can sort of see that here. Latest updates, and then latest collections, whatever, you know. Then you've got, if I click on view all collections, I get taken here where I can just see a list of all the collections. If I look at a collection detail, then I'll see all of that collection, all that series. So this one's like Chrome 1, and then if I'm logged in I can add that to my library. And then this is like my account, and at the moment it's very straightforward. You've just got your username, email address, password, and then sharing. So if you want to share all your collections, then you can like click on that to share all, or you can just share individual ones, but you can still kind of like, you know, checkbox your own collection if you want. Let me see what got me to it. Well, I was into it when it first came out. I mean, in the 80s, so I was actually collecting them back then, and like sort of being interested in art. I was kind of just sketching them, and then I ended up, you know, wanting to make my own Garbage Pail Kids or make my own things, and that never took off because, you know, you're just a little kid and your interests are sort of like a ping pong ball, aren't they, really? But and then I didn't see them for years, and then when I basically came over to the US, I realised that Garbage Pail Kids were still around over here, and I'm like, oh Christ, and then that's it, just got into it big time again. And then Chrome had come out, let me see, 2017, so Chrome had come out 4 years prior, so I just jumped all over Chrome 1, because it was like the original series again. But I didn't realise that a lot of the old cards were still available. I really didn't know. If I'd have thought, I just thought it was so long ago, how can any of these packs still be available? And then I find out there's tons of wax packs, and I could have bought a shed load in 2017. Very frustrating. But yeah, the goal is here is that you can share, so you can checklist your own, you know, cards and have it hidden if you want, but you can also share them. And then when you go to your library, if there's nothing there, I don't know, just a basic, you know, we can add graphics in later, but we just want to have this bloody site out there so people can use it. So we'll at least try and do some sort of nice graphics here and there, but overall we just need a bloody wireframe. And then let's see, so your library, you can add checklists here as well if you want, so you can just look at the list. We wouldn't have that many at the moment, so we could just list it this way. But if we end up with like a lot of checklists later, then we'll have a search, you know, feature. And then what's this? This is basically your library, which is almost like looking at it here. But this is what other people could see if they were looking at your library. But if you're looking at your own library, then you'll see everything. But if someone else looks at this, then they would see only what you'd want them to see. And then this would be your library looking at your cards, and then let's say with Chrome 1 you've got different variants, so you might want to, so I've got to design that in, like how do you see variants, how the hell do I see a nasty Nick atomic, you know, so that's something I've got to look into. Probably maybe a drop down so you can show them all, and then at some point we're going to be doing it so you can add multiple of something. So if I've got 10 nasty Nicks, then I'll just click plus or whatever. But what if I've got like this set completed 5 times? Well, I might as well just click the add one to everything. And then copy share link. So if you want to share this page, then you can click on that and it'll give you different ways that you can share your page. Oh, this will be my landing page. Sorry, this is your library looking at your own library, but if someone else was to look at the page, then they would see this, and we'll make it so you can add your own branding, you know, your own sort of artwork or design or whatever to this page, and then that sort of carries through, and then we'll have it so you can put your own URLs and stuff. But for now we've got to do like an MVP, minimum viable product, where we just want people to be able to checklist and share their checklist, so that all people on Facebook and everything can go, oh look, you know, if you want to see what I've got, here it is, here's the link, and then they just go here. But yeah, so that's the way it is at the moment. But there's no real design. It's just a wireframe. Right, let's have a look. So I need to get ding. Right, item slug. Why am I doing stuff here? If parent length, object keys parent length. See, I've done some really complicated stuff with object keys and all that sort of stuff, and then I don't do anything for ages, and then I come back in, I'm like, how does this work again? Okay, let's have a look at this then. Let's just console log this. And let's get rid of a console log up here. Let's get this in here. We'll probably get an error. Oh no, we didn't. Okay. Interesting. Okay, callback library item equals file contents. Oh, silly me. Yeah, okay. So I'm just outputting the thing from that. Silly me. Let's look up parent. I want to see what parent is. Oh, okay, so this just loops through once. If parent and... I honestly don't understand. Response.data for each. There is only one data. There should only be one data. I mean, there is in Star Trek. Yeah, we should just see 5. Oh, there's 5. What? What? Yes, I mean that's the goal. It's to save a lot of time for people because you know, how many times do you have to go through your collection and go, okay, right, I need 8A, B, 9A, 10B, and you just have this list, and it's just irritating. And then people can't really, they need to visualize it. We're all very visual when it comes to cards because cards are very visual. So it makes sense that we give a tool that's very visual. But why? So if I output just response.data, I'm doing response.data.data, so response.data. Oh, okay, because data is this. Right. Okay, so that's an array, and that ends here. Hold on a minute, and then that's... No, wait, that doesn't end there, does it? Data can't end there. That ends there. That ends there. That ends there. Okay, so if I export just data, then I should just see that. But where's the comma? Here. So that this next one applies. Or is that a second data console log that I've... Yes. Okay, good. So that's it. Right there. Data, and for each... Now it makes sense. And data parent, there we go. So parent equals nothing in everyone. It equals something here. So let's output parent now. And then actually I need to add something else like a separator so I just know where the bloody hell. Okay, good. So it looped around, it's generated nothing because that's the original parent, or the original, there is no parent. This one has a parent. Original. Excellent. And I'm not getting anything by having a parent here. So if parent and object.keys parent.length and parent constructor equals object. Jesus, what was I doing in there? Oh, I guess I'm checking to see if parent has anything. So if I put this in here, then I shouldn't see this top one rendered. I should only see these rendered. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There shouldn't be this empty one at the top. And we will test that now. Yep, there you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That top one, that's where I just did the line, and the empty thing isn't there. So that's what this is checking for. So I wasn't crazy. Okay, in that case, and then we get the file contents, and so from here, so let me do that, and now I've got this object, so we've got series set, variant set, card set, and yeah, there's a load of work to do, but gonna just do it. we're actually, for some reason, we're very enthusiastic to just get onto it. So I need to do the item date, and where is that? Release date. So let's do, oh, so release date is there. Item image source. There is no item image source. I guess that comes out here, so let's have a look. Yep, undefined. Let's close that. And then we've got name. So if I put in item image source as, we'll do a temporary thing I have got in my root folder images. Yeah, for now I'll just put in, this is dirty, but I'll have to kind of make this dynamic later. But item image source is going to more be something like actually let's image source equals images original and then I won't put in OS3 because we need to slug, kind of makes sense, and then I need to take the first card that appears, so I need to find out what that is. No, coding's awesome. I actually like coding. It's like I'm trying to do a Rubik's Cube or something. I am more. This is my job. Like this is what I do all day, every day. But mostly I'm doing stuff that I already know. Whereas this is like just trying to figure things out. No, this is I love doing this sort of stuff. Right, so let's see. So images original, we've got data slug, and then I need to look at the card set. And what I should do is take the name of the card sets. And a card set is, if there is one that exists. Okay, so we've got Joe Blow and number 84. So card set, Jesus. So what I need to do is I need to create a default graphic. Let's do a default graphic. So what I've done here is I've got a border that I can change the colour of like this, and what I'll do is I'll probably have that as CSS. But as you can see, it just makes life easy for saving different versions. But right now I just want to create a default, so let's just do that. Defaults, and then we'll get rid of that. We'll bring this one up, and then I'll just fill that with what do I put in here? I don't know what to put in. I'll just put in I'll just resize him. There we go. So the default will be something like this. Bang. Yeah, just leave it like that. And let's just take the saturation out of it. No, I won't take the saturation out. I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so this is the default. And at the moment I don't really care about the size and the quality of the images, so let's get here, original. I'll just call this one default. So I should have in here default, there we go. So let me just take this out and just see if this renders as it is. Data name, the URL should be the data slug. So let's just see what happens there. And then let's close the images, close that again, go back into the templates, go into page, go into index. And as you can see now, we've got the item URL is now OS3, OS1, OS2, OS4, and the image is now image's original default. So let's see what happens if... Oh, no, don't want to do that. That's the wrong one. Let's run gulp. Cancel that. Don't want that open. Yeah, my life's going to be easier if I just have a gulp command that, or something that just runs with the gulp in the background. Okay. Bang. No, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, I've got the / in there. Jesus. Images, images. Original default. Okay, so I'm sort of compensating here by actually adding that directly in. So if I go to dynamic and then home base. No, not that. If I go into collections base. No. If I go into calls. Connection item. The image is probably already in there, so let's go to common, small, block add item. href, no. Collection item, image, what? Block library item. Image source. Block library item. Block library item. Common medium. Oh, it's a medium. Jesus Christ. Block library item. There we go. And I've added images in there already, so I don't need to add that in. So let's get rid of that. There we go. Yeah. It's nowhere near. I mean, I'm literally skimming the surface of anything. But let's okay. Let me break that again. Run gulp. I can probably just I can actually just leave this running now. It might actually just keep working this way. Oh man alive, no. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, because of, it's not gulp. It's node hello. Now it's node gulp. I need to compile. I need to create the templates and then gulp compiles it. There we go. So now we've got the base in there. What happens if I click on number 3? Error 404. That's fine. And then I think that needs to point to collections. Yeah, okay, so the collections URL data slug. I mean, I can add collections in here, but maybe it's easier just putting it into collections data slug, and then basically I need to then create, oh, and then I've got another bloody function called generate. So this is like some of my older stuff. And generate, does that also try and do the bloody base page as well? Yeah, this also does it. So home base twig, and then I did this other thing that just does this. So what I'll probably do is yeah, if I run gulp generate, that's gonna now if I write gulp, is it working without me closing off the npx? No, okay, there we go. So I'm guessing the home page should be broken, and if that's the case, then good, because that's what I'd expect. If not, then I'm like, well, how have I got this beast to work? Good, okay. So that's reverted back to that, which is basically what I've got is I've got this, which is pulling dynamically from the database, and I've got this, which is pulling from a fake database. So now if I run node hello, I should overwrite the home page, and if I run gulp to compile it, what I'll do is I'll make it so I just run one command in the end, but for now this is only the start. And now if I run the server again, now we're back to these ones again, and let's see what happens if I click OS3 now. So OS-3, what have we got in collections? OS3. Do we call it OS-3 or OS3? All one word. I've been through this already. Let's change these to just OS3. I mean, I should call them original series, but we can do that later because the data, you know, this is just test stuff in here. One word. Supercalifragilistic. That's the word. Right, okay, so let's get back in here. Let me... Right, so I've got to run gulp generate, and then I've got to close that off, and let's run gulp generate. Then we'll run gulp to compile it. Oh no, wait. Gulp generate again. Then we'll run node hello. Then I'll run gulp. Jeez. And then I'll serve it. Served. Right, so we're back here again. Now if I click on OS3, there we go. So now we're on the OS3 collections page, which is generated by osmosis. No, it's not generated by osmosis. It's generated by a fake data. And I can show you that fake data. That is template dynamic. Where is that fake data? Call block library item text. Oh no, it's at the top, that's it. Data, collectibles, here we go. Data, collectibles, data. So this is fake data. I basically just created this. And then what do we have in here? OS3, and then this is me putting in the Joe Pineapples and stuff, and so this is all pointing dynamically. But what I want to do is I actually want to now create this by doing it in my hello.js. Yeah, I'm definitely like, I mean, I think I might do some of this offline as well, and then sort of go, oh, this is what I've got so far. But you know, every now and again, I think it's good to just show stuff happening on, you know, with it. The main thing right now is with what I'm doing is that it's very small scale, but once I've got the bits and pieces here and there, I should then be able to go in a database and just add cards, add the graphics, and just hit the compile, and it should just generate the content out. So all of this, even though it seems very small, should work on a sort of better, a grander scale later. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Get some spatchka. Yep, I don't need any of that anymore. Goodbye to that. I don't really need this either. Generate home. Gulp source. Yeah, the gulp destination is usually the thing that cleans it up at the end. How do I... This is where it gets tricky. This is where the bloody bit between gulp and just writing it in Node is tricky. I feel like there's two levels to this. There's the gulp section, and then there's the compile with Node. Hey, Lee GPK, how you doing, mate? Good morning. What is it for you? It's 9 minutes to 9. Let me show you what I've been messing around with. So at the moment, I'm kind of looking at the website. This is like a default view. I've just put a default image in for now, and then this would be like a wireframe landing page. And if I say click on OS3, then that takes me to the OS3 page, which is generated by me creating fake data, but we've actually got a database that's in its infant form at the moment, and I've got like OS3 and OS4 scanned in, so I've got all the photos for that. But I'm just testing with Rodwad and Joe Blow at the moment, but I need to generate these characters not from my own data here, where I'm generating it from this. I need to generate it from the database instead, because once I've done that, I can then add all the images, and every time I add a new card, then it should just appear in here. Yeah, this is the oh no, this isn't the intro. No, this is the Garbage Pail Kid checklist website that me and this other guy are working on. So he's working on all the back ends, creating the entire API, everything like that. Absolutely crazy stuff, and doing the server stuff and whatnot. And then I'm doing all the front end, the design and front end part of it. So yeah. But at the moment, because we want this website to be statically generated, like the majority of it, except for the bit that you're interacting with, where I'm trying to just look at the best way to generate the templates with the system that I know, which is Gulp and Twig templates. And I figured, bugger it, I might as well just do it on the channel. So you can see me messing around with the basic stuff and going, what the hell am I doing? But this is my job. I mean, but this is something that I'm, like all the other stuff that I do, it's I kind of probably go through the same sort of thing. It's just you do it in the background and then I come out with these sort of cool things. But doing this right now is the first time really I've messed with Gulp or whatever in a new way. I don't really deal with Node too much. Yeah, so, but yeah, my goal right now is to basically generate the files, not by my hard-coded sort of data. So I really need to generate the collection pages. This is the one. This is the one. Yeah, okay. Because I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. So basically, I generate the collection pages, which is these pages here, which is 35th, Chrome 1, and OS 3, and I generate those from a data object, which is this. And maybe I can keep this sort of stuff here because the data object I create should really be from this. And what I'm doing in here is not right. I shouldn't be doing my template here. I should just be using this API to just create the object and then run this. Yeah, so all the template stuff should be here, and all of the getting the data from the database and everything should be here. That's the cleanest way of doing it. God blimey. Gordon Bennett. So yeah, okay. Well, I get the data here, so I've got it. Thanks very much. But now I've got to figure out how to get this data here. And maybe... But the problem with all of this stuff is that when you send something off to get something, there's a period of time where it doesn't have that information yet, but the code might go to the next line that tries to use the information that should come back. But the thing is that it's asynchronous, so it's gone off to get it, and you need everything else to wait for that information to come back so it can then do something with it. And maybe, let me try doing it in here. So let me try. Yeah, it's once I've got this bit working, as in like I'll figure it out, then things will be good. But generate home. I wonder if I can. So I wonder if I can wrap this like this. So if I. So I've got this here, but I'm going to take this out and I'm going to put this here. And I wonder if I can run. No, oh, I'm being daft. Gulp task generate. That's it. Okay, and then generate is this, which is a series. I will try and just do. Okay, I'm going to create Gulp task home. So I just want to create the home page. So we have home, and then I'm going to create function home, or actually I'll call it generate home. I'll just leave that as that. Okay, right. And then in here, I'll put in function generate home. Let's just make sure everything's alright, yeah. And then I will put my Axios thing inside of this. Damn it, does that work? It's weird, if I run, does that run already? I don't know if this, when I type in gulp, that runs the whole script. It's like, how the hell do I pause it to, do I have to like put all my code within a then? That's my bloody question. That's my bloody question. Because all of this stuff is like similar to going to the API. Because I'm creating a Twig template and then I'm populating it and then I'm pushing it somewhere, and that doesn't happen like that. I mean, that does happen like that to us, but to the code, there's a lot of time, and other stuff can be happening. Bum, 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 bum. So what am I doing? I'm looking at generating the homepage at the moment. So we've got the homepage here. Oh, I've already got to generate home, bloody. Generate new home. Yeah, so this is for all people that need to go to sleep, basically. Right now it's 1 in the morning, but I am determined to at least generate the homepage by not using fake data. So file contents, and I'm using the data from collections data, but I don't want to use that right now. So let me generate new home, access get, hydrate relate, whatever it is. Well, let's just try that like that, see what happens. See if it errors. Go home. Home error occurred. Axios is not defined. Okay, that's fine. That's easy. Probably need to add those as well, maybe. Is right defined. FS. Okay, Axios. Let's try it now. The following task did not complete home. Did you forget to signal async completion? So this is the problem. Maybe I'm just putting myself too much into gulp. Really, I should just be running a command like this. Yeah, this is the script really that should be doing this. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. And I should be generating the collections pages as well in here too. So the checklist site is going to be called gpchecklist.com or checklists, I can't remember. I think it's checklist because we think on database terms, like don't add plural in it for a table. But it'll be like this. I mean, I've got GPK checklist there, but really it's going to be called gpchecklist.com. And that way we've got the Garbage Pail kids, but they're not next to each other. So it's GP check with the uppercase K list. Because I don't know if, with the whole copyright thing, I don't know, I mean GPK they set theirs to GPK, and I'm wondering if they did that for a reason. So we figured, well, we'll get gpchecklist.com, and maybe we could buy Garbage Pail Kids checklist.com at some point if we're allowed to just do that. But it's specifically for Garbage Pail Kids. Right, I am going to generate this bloody page then. So, hello JS. And I've got some graphics for it and stuff. I was doing some like designs for the branding, but I don't know. Sulkin Designs. Oh, there you go. So this was like a logo sketch. For Garbage Pail Kid, you know, GP, and then the checklist will have a knife going through it with blood or whatever, and then a K. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't got a clue. Resources, knives. Doesn't get any better than that. Right, okay, so we've got collections OS3. I am going to generate that in here. I mean, I should call it something else, shouldn't I? Let's call it... Where's my package? Hello. We'll call it just GPK. I'm going to call it GPK. Rename GPK. There we go. Right, so I'm in GPK and I want to compile these, and I'm going to delete these. Delete, delete, delete. And how am I getting these templates? So collections template, collections detail, twig. Right, excellent. Wow, alright, so I've got to grab that then. The thing is, do I need to populate this with the data, or can I just... It's almost like this script, which is a node script, once it's finished creating an object, which is what it should do, and creating the relevant Twig templates, it should then just run the gulp command, which compiles the templates while passing in the object. Is it possible to run a gulp command via node? For now, I'm just going to do the template stuff in here as well, just to bloody get it done. But so that creates that. Response dates. I'll just do this for now because this makes life a little bit easier. Makes life a little bit cleaner. Create home page. Response.data. And I'm going to take out this stupid arrow function because they are stupid. They're good every now and again, but not for the amount of time, the amount that people bloody use them for. It's like they're so proud when they create an arrow function. Okay. So we've got that there. I'm sending response.data here. We will... Actually, I'll just send response through here as well. There we go. So now if I run GPK, this should still work. Let's see, did that work? Yep, so if I delete this, I should have another index page come in. There we go. And that's generated those dynamically, which is fantastic. Excellent. So that is the create homepage function. Now we need to create collection pages. It's bizarre, but the general thing is that you just hack things together, and then you look at what you've done, and you look at how you can abstract it, and you know, clean it up, and where you've replicated unnecessarily. And then there's some instances where you kind of look at where you're replicating, and you think, shall I compress it into one? And then you realise one might go off on a more of a tangent, and it's like, that's the point where you think, well, is replication good? And a lot of developers, I think, are in that battle. They're in that battle. That's one of the biggest battles. Because I've seen some very complicated stuff where people went, now let's compress these into one method or function or one thing, and then suddenly they go off on their tangents, and suddenly you've got a lot of if-elses, if-else, if-else, if-else. And you end up with a bloody monster of a component that didn't need to be that way. All each. Oh, this is so much better. Right, so we've got function create home page. Now let's do function. This tabbed out. So what am I doing here? Collections page, let's look at what I've already got. Oh, there is a collections page, and then there is collections pages. Let me change that to, oh good, it is pages. So I need to get that file. See, with Gulp it's sort of easy to do it this way, but I just need the data object. So bloody irritating. Do I do the same thing here? Is this the same thing? Call block collections item. Ah, there is a difference. Alright, let's just copy all this bloody stuff in there. Response data for each, and then we are looping through this. And then we've got the default image again, just in case. I need to work on that. I need to grab the first item. So for this page, for the home page, oh, it's not running, is it? Let me run the server. Come on, run. There we go. So right now I'm just generating a default image, but really, if there is any cards in that collection, which there isn't for 4, 2 and 1, but I've got 2 cards in OS3 because they're here, then it will take the first one, and that's bizarre because I put that one in first. Does that, will it come as first? I don't know. I'll look to see if there is a card in there, and if there is a card, then it will add the image for that card. The image isn't done through the database. I don't know if we're going to do it that way. Not sure. Like if I add images, then I'll associate it with the name of the card. Maybe. Joe Blow OS3. So I can like just combine the number. They really... Okay, I'll have to have a word with my mate to say, can we have a slug for the card as well? Yeah, this would need a slug. Because we could have exactly the same card, but for Chrome. Interesting. Okay, right. So, image source. And then, what are we looking at? Don't care about data length. What I do care about, though, is the release date. Let's have a look at my... Okay, so release date's there. Card sets. Joe Blow, there it is, card set. So image source equals this. Let's have a look. I could just do a filthy if. I could create a function that's called get first item. In fact, I could do that now. Yeah, I'll do that now. So I'll create a function. I'll do it down here. I'll probably abstract a lot of stuff because I like abstracting. Get first image. Get collection first image. And we will send to it. We're looping, aren't we? That's it. Let's put data. Data dot. Oh no, we'll call this one. What the hell is it again? It is card set. Okay, card. Right, excellent. Card set. If card set dot, because the card set generally is empty. Card set. Yep, so it's still an empty array, so that's good. Makes life very easy. So card set dot length greater than 0. Then return card set 0. Else return this. And I could actually just do that as return like that. There we go. That's smaller. So if card set length is greater than 0, that means it's got a list, which means there's a card in there, and return card set 0 or original default. So card set 0 would still be, and this needs cleaning up because not everything's going to be original. One of them is going to be Chrome, but for now, just for this, I'll just do it this way. I don't care. So now I can just do this and pass to it data dot card set. There we go. So let's see what happens if I run this. Create home page. For now, I don't want to run the collections page. So I'll just comment that out. Let's see what happens if I... Let us see what this looks like now. That's default, default, default. Which one's OS3? This one. Ah, look. Item, image source. Oh, it's an object. It's an object, isn't it? Yes. Joe Blow. Okay. And what is the pattern? So this is where I'd get a... this is where I'd get the slug. Slug being a unique name, basically. How long have I been on for? 1 hour, 50 minutes. I'll have to go to bed soon. Yeah, so really I'd like a slug in here. But what I will do is, let's have a look at what the images are. Data, root, images, original, OS-3. What am I calling this at the moment? Do declare that I need to rename this desperately. There we go, OS3, 84A, Joe Blow. So I'm hyphenating. Okay, so I need to do 84A, Joe Blow. So number, name, okay. And I need to put original. Just for now. So let's have a look. So I need to do... And actually I could do this. Original plus card length, blah 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 blah. Yes, it's either default or this one would be. Does the card set show the name? No, it doesn't. I'd need to send. Series 4. What's the bloody name? Name. Slug. Okay, good. So slug. So I need to send the slug through as well. And then we create the card set name, which would be card set 0. Oh, hang on a minute. Where's my cards? Series set. Oh, wow. Because I changed the thing. Maybe that's caused an error here. Let me set that to 4. Now let me set it back to 3. Set that one to 4, Joe Blow to 4, and then set Joe Blow back to 3. Maybe that will fix that. Where's my cards? Where's Joe Blow? There he is. Oh, okay. I was looking somewhere else then. Okay, so card sets. So we're looking at number and name. And actually, I see. This is where you go back to what I originally had, because it starts getting ridiculous. Card name. Well, not card name, but just I'll just call it card name for now. Equals, and then yeah, we'll do slug plus, and then we've got card bloody name here, card number, but I need to wrap those in a bloody card number plus card name, was that? Yep, card name. And then what is it? String to lower? How the hell do you do lowercase on a... So this is where... Right, so JavaScript. Anyway, yeah, JavaScript. String lower case. It's too lowercase. Okay. Oh man alive. Why isn't that coming up with any hints? Return. I don't even need to have that. Okay, but I'll just do it like that for now, and then we'll have just here. We'll just have return. So it'll just return out all that. Let's run this again and see what happens. Three. Original, undefined, 84, broad, wad. So why is it pulling in that as the first? The ordering is weird. I don't want to have to do that. Ugh. What is undefined? Slug, that's it. That's what's undefined. Because I'm not sending it, I guess. That's right. Data slug. Parent is in here as well, parent length. And I can get the parent, I mean, if I just, let's just send data through, Jesus Christ. And then parent. Data.slug, data.cards, data. So that should render. Oh, hello. Error is not defined. How the hell? Oh, so the parent comes through as well anyway. Why is that erroring now? I haven't done anything to cause an error like that. Okay, let's reset that. What? What? Okay, I'll leave it like that for now. I don't care about the parent. We've got the slug coming through. We're going to send the slug through here. Data slug. And data card set. Right, here we go. So now we've got OS3 84 broad wad. Okay, yeah, and I need to do let's do this as file name. So file name equals this. It's nice having the hyphens in there. Card set name to lowercase and then dot replace space with my face. Does string replace everything? String replace JavaScript for all. I think, oh, that's when you use regex, isn't it? Just go back to the good old days. Split. Okay, search replace with oh, you can do a join. Oh, right, so it's that way. Here we go. So replace search with expression. See, I just don't understand any of that sort of stuff. That's just crazy to me. I really need to sort of understand the search reg expression business. Is that going to work? Hopefully. Let's see what came out. Hey, look at that. And then also I need to put in .jpg. And I also believe that I should reverse. card set. Card equals card set dot reverse and then let's just get the first item from that. So there we go. So now I can do card, card, and then I'll find out why when I get them the order of the cards starts with the newest card added. Got a feeling it's best to have the card default at the first one, but I can reverse it. It's only one line to reverse it. It's not too crazy. So I should get Joe Blow now if I run this. And then we go in here. There you go, Joe Blow. So now, what is this? This is the index page. So everything else is default. This one is calling Joe Blow. So let's see what happens now. If I run gulp. So that's there, and then let's run this. I've really got to optimize that. Bloody irritating. I need to have it so that it can run the server and it can watch and it doesn't have a conflict. It doesn't have a paddy about it. Right, you ready? There we go. Yes. So because there's a card that exists for OS3 in the database, and I've got an image saved for that. There's no image saved for that card in here. Itchy ankle. I can see that there. This card is being pulled dynamically. And when I save all my images, I'm either going to save them and put them in here, or we're going to have them in a database. I don't know. I really don't know. So we'll be having a chat about that. It's easy for me to update it here. Like the whole deal with this is I want it so that it's easy for us to update it. No messing around. The database might just take the image and save it somewhere anyway, and there's a whole load of functionality to do that. And it's like, well, we've got me here. The images aren't going to change in a crazy way. Once we've made them, that's it. Don't know. Do not know. Let's make sure everything's right there. So, oh, it's getting close to 10 in the morning in the UK. So you're already a couple of hours into your day. Oh no, when do you start work in the UK? I've completely forgotten. Isn't it 9? 9 in the morning. I think we start at 9 and finish at 5:30, don't we? That's how it used to be. Gives you a nice period of time to get your kids to school, get yourself sorted, and then go to work. Whereas in the US, it's you start at 8 and then you finish at 5. I think. Yeah, you finish at 5. So you start at 8 and finish at 5. You have to do an extra half hour over here. Yeah, that whole Dolly Parton's working 9 to 5 is crap. It's actually working 8 till 5. Right, so if I click on him now, so that's an error. Collections 03, because I deleted those pages. Yes, excellent. So now, so that's cool, and I'm getting the first image, so I can get the first collection of the first image, which is brilliant. At the moment, by default, it's original, because we don't care, though I could send the parent object through. Let's send the parent object through. Let's see if it errors this time. Send the parent. Parent. Let's see if it has a little nightmare about it. No? Okay, very good. So if I console log the parent, name, there we go, parent name, original, parent slug, there we go, Bela Lugosi. so let's do that. Parent dot slug. Parent slug. Let's see what it does now. I need to do this out. This checks to make sure that the parent actually has content. Oh, maybe that was the issue. Okay, we'll find out. I need to console log that out. There we go. Original. Fantastic. So now if I create another series called Chrome, then Chrome would be rendered in there as well. For that particular one. Excellent. Okay, right. Create collections page. Grabs that. File contents. Same shindig here. This is different though because I'm actually doing the image specifically. This isn't just for one page. This is for multiple pages. Collections pages, so this does a loop. Oh, and then once that's finished, I return gulp source. Okay. Just to get a return on it. I could have done that on the other thing then. Right. So we grab this, gotta grab that. Do I have to do that every time? Yeah, we definitely don't want that one. Collections detail, that's the one we need. Okay, that's cool. So we've got the object here, responses here, and this is regarding the collections pages, which I need to refresh my mind on. Okay, so the collections pages, so we're checking here to make sure that it has a parent. If it doesn't have a parent, don't do anything. So this should be a for loop. Response.data.data. That's all I care about really on that one, so let's send that through. Why is that not completely? There are we, where the destination of this file is in collections. That's interesting. I've got to dynamically generate that name as well then. Oh, I've got the for each in here. God, don't need that. Oh no, I do need that. Let's comment that out for now. All I care about is... In fact, I don't even want that in there right now. All I care about is that I generate these pages, so... collections... / data dot... slug. For each data.slug. I need this business as well. Let us see if... see what happens. File contents, that doesn't get used right now. Collection string, whatever. Reference error is not defined. Okay, let's just comment all this out. Oh, that works. Process of elimination. There we go. Error is not defined. Parent is not defined, that's why. Okay, let's just send this through then. Data parent. Ooh. We now have these. Very nice. Oh, look at that. OS1 Twig. OS2 Twig. So I'm going to change it now so that it puts in the slug and the page name at the top of these. So that is the next thing. So let's do that. So page name, okay. File contents. Oh god, I have to do some strange stuff here. Why did I have to do that? There was something bizarre as to why I had to do this. I don't know if I was actually editing the actual file directly, and this just made a new one. Maybe that's the case. Index template. Index template. Very strange. Okay, right, so we've got item date. So this is something else. Oh, that's it, yeah. This is looping through each of those, these ones, right? But I still need to mess with the index template, page content. There you go. So this is me looping through. Index template, page content, collections, string. No, that's not the case. That is data dot name. Oh no, yeah, that is correct actually. But let's have a look at this. So let's have a look at 3, page name. And there should be page name, collections content. There we go. So that's what's being replaced here. But we've got page name should be replaced by data dot name. So let's see if that changes. Just that by itself. There you go, OS3. And then we've got the page slug. There's got to be a way to, I don't know, do this in a clean way. There you go, there's the slug, page slug. Company name, they're all variables that are going to be passed in via other means. Page slug is now a variable that's set here, so that's cool. So all we're doing is setting variables. And now I need to add in collection content, so I need to add in the characters for that particular thing. So let's have a look at this. So we've got the callback equals file contents. Let's see what happens if I do it this way. Yeah, because file contents has been set out of here, that's why. But I'm setting it in here this time. Okay, yeah, this is looping, right, okay. Why is collection content not being replaced? Oh, it's page content. There we go, so now it's empty. And now what I need to do is create a loop. So data. So each data, Jesus Christ. Am I putting out anything else? No. So that's one. No, it isn't. Response.forEach. Yes, this is correct. So this is... No, it isn't. Oh no, I'm passing it all through. Okay, that's good. So response.forEach. Oh, I need to do that thing again. There we go. So this is each object. These are the series sets for this. This one doesn't have a parent. Oh no, it does. Oh no, this one doesn't have a parent. So this one should be nullified. So if I put it in here, again, we will not see that top one. Or do we? Okay, yes, that one's there. Its parent is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's correct. And again, it's the card sets, so... Okay, so this is the bit where it makes sense that collections detail twig goes in here. File contents can also be done here. And then we'll set I think that's what I was doing down here. Yep. Call block collection item. Image source, item name, item number. Item image source. Ah, it's just image source. One, two, three, item image source. Item name, item number. There is no URL. There is no date. Where is Rodwad? There he is. Number. Image source grabs the same thing. No, this doesn't. No, because this needs to grab. Specific. Oh. Yeah, image source is different. Damn it for this. Damn it, Jim. I guess I can check to see if a file exists or not. Using fs to see if a file exists. And I could probably just use that for this as well. Right, so let's see what happens if I run this, I guess. Ah, that's the problem right there. Data card set equals, let's call this card. Card. Well, this one has the cards. It's not rendering though. Oh. No, that should be the case. It should loop through this. Generate these cards. Keep appending. Let's see, collection block. Ah. Wait a minute, have I done something daft? Okay, so I loop through each collection. Grab the template, populate it, place this with the content of this, so I'm populating it still, rename it, and then I output it, and then it loops around and does the same thing again. So this is looping through. Definitely gonna have to go to bed soon. So it loops through each data item, checks to make sure it's got a parent. It then grabs this file, grabs this item block, it loops through, yeah, okay, so it loops through. Call string equals file contents, blah blah equals file contents, collection string. Keeps going. But it's doing this every time. Place the paint, yeah, that's not good. That shouldn't be in there, maybe. So collection string keeps getting masked on, and then that goes to there. I think it's still going to error, but that's... What is going on? GPK 1717. Oh, so it's erroring there. What the hell? Okay, I'll set collection string out here then, I guess. So I've set collection string there, let's loop, let's get that out of the way. What have I done? Play the old game, the old classic. That worked, how did that work? Oh, you... Is it going to work now? This makes no sense. Yeah, there we go. We're broken again. Image source doesn't equal anything, that's why. File exists. Okay. Do I have to really write all of that? Card number, card name, file name. So we've got card set reverse. Don't care about that, I just care about this. Parent slug. Slug and file name. This is where I would have half of this. So this would get first collection image would be a much smaller thing. Okay. Card set, slug, parent. Create card image link. Maybe. So I don't care about that part. I just care about that. So that's the card, the slug. Okay. Card, where's the slug? Slug. Parent slug. Slug, parent slug. So we'll say const path equals okay, so the parent slug, I need to do something like that maybe. Images. Slug. Card number, that's not right. Oh no, that's the parent slug, that's the slug. And then the card number, yep. Path, file exists, otherwise just return this. So if this exists, then return this, else if it's this, then that. So I can now, if card set length is this, then parent slug. Oh, I don't want to return images though. I only need to return this. Yep, that's doable. Okay, I know what I'm doing here. return this path, which is this. So if card length is this, then return. All I need to do is to center the card the slug. With the card is this. Duplicate this in a minute. So the card, which is technically this. Slug, which is the slug, and the parent, and there's the parent. And now I can get rid of this, and get rid of this. And just leave that there. So irritating. That line there's really irritating. Because I don't want to duplicate this. I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, so I need to create card link. Create card link. In this case now, it's the card, the slug. So let's have a look. Image source. Let's collect first image. Create card image link. That's the difference. And we send in the card, the slug, and the parent. So card, slug, parent. Card being the first item, so let's have a look. That's right, so card. Card number, card name, yeah, okay. That's brilliant. Brilliant. That should work. That should work. Maybe. Right, so there's nothing there right now. Let's see what happens. Error. Image source, let's comment that out for now. Let's comment that out. Interesting. Let's bring that back. Error, good. Okay, so we know that the error is in. still erroring. Wow. So I'm calling this function. Let's hide that. Now it works. I need to figure out how to bloody debug this a lot quicker. Create card image link. Card slug parent. Create card image link. Well, let's bring all this back. So that's erroring. I wonder if this is the problem. Let me hide this again. So that's rendering nice, which means it's rendering this. Default. Ah, OS3 is rendering default now. Interesting. Let's see why. I guess that doesn't work, maybe? Oh, maybe I've got to include dev. Yeah, I'm building it from there, so Christ, have I got to really do it this way? Root images. So this gets rendered. I mean, it's there. Just can't get the bloody image source. We now have Joe Blow back again, so that's working. So that means this is working. It's finding the image. So now we've got to figure out why this isn't working. Card, slug, is it slug? Card.slug in it. There is no card slug. What is slug? Data slug. That's the slug of OS3, that's it. Okay. Data slug. That should be it. There we go. And the reason that it's done it 3 times is because 3 times I've checked, 1 for the home page and 2 for the OS3 page, which are here. It's returning this though. I should be returning images. Original OS3. Yes, interesting. The reason I'm not returning that is because I should be rendering that in the bloody template. Yes, that gets rendered in the template, doesn't it? Yes, the image is already in there. Got you, got you. Yep. Let's see what happens. Now let's run. Oh, I don't want to run gulp. Oh no, I can run gulp. Yes, gulp. So this is this page. We've got OS3, full, 2, 1. Oh, it's rendered them. It's rendered them. Yes. So. Okay. So let me add a new card. Was it Stuck Chuck? I can't remember. Who's next? Yeah, Stuck Chuck. Let's add a card. 85A, name, Stuck. Oh no, it's Stuck. Chuck. Series, OS3. Oh, I've got to select this for some reason. We've got to fix that. Right, so we've got Stuck Chuck, and let us do Pinned Lin. $85B. Pinned Lin. OS3. Wanted principal again. Okay, so now we've got these 4. And without doing any code, let's close this up. Let's close this, so I'm not doing any code. Right, so we're looking at this page, collections, yep. Oh, OS3. Oh, I need to render the collections page as well, but for now let's look at this. Okay, so we're looking at these 2, okay, so let's go back to the home page. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to very quickly add in let's get us a bit of Pinned Lin. Stuck Chuck, sorry, and then a bit of Pinned Lin. It's the bloody same character. Oh no, they've got the name on it. I forgot about that. Right, so there we go. Let's get you there. Hold on a minute. That's better. Bloody different to this one? Oh, okay. Whew. I was about to say. Right, let's get you stuck, Chuck, in there. $85.8. So all I'm doing is saving the image. Stuck, Chuck. Pinned Lynn. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run no GPK. We're seeing pinned Lynn, stuck Chuck now. That's interesting. It's rendered 3 times. I wonder what that's about. We'll find out what that's about in a minute. Now let's run gulp. That's just compiled it. So node GPK generates all the templates. Gulp compiles the templates. And then just on my local, I serve it again. And I'm going to probably go to bed after this because I'm going to have to get up soon. And now, I'll reload the page and this has happened. What has that happened? Oh. Why is it doing it in such a weird order? Pinned Lynn. What have I done wrong? Pinned Lynn. 85B. And pinned Lynn is the card that wants to be shown at the... Yeah, there's something going on with the ordering. I need to find out why the ordering's so bizarre. It's probably the object. Yeah, it's the bloody object. The array doesn't have a particular order. That's a bit of a bugger. I will have to have a word. Okay, let's just find out what the name is. Pinned Lynn. Pinned-Lynn. 85B. I've got 85A. 85B, there you go. Bang, there we go. And that should show up now. For some reason it's going to show pinned Lynn here. So there we go. And they're not really in order, so I've got to figure that out. But now, this means that I could start adding cards to OS4, and all I've got to do is add the cards, because I've written something now that just dynamically generates this. And once I make this page so it's generated as well, which basically will just show the same as this. This one will only show the top 4, possibly, whereas the collections page will show everything. But yeah, I can just add cards now to OS4, OS2, OS1. Just add the cards, compile, and it will generate the cards here. And it will generate the cards for OS2 here, and it will generate the cards for OS1 here, and I can create a new collection, and that collection will be just generated here. Obviously we'll reduce it to the first 4 or the latest 4, but on the collections page I will have it so it just renders everything here for now. But there it is. It's like now we're starting to get somewhere, and I should really start designing the page. But I'm gonna go to bed now. That's a victory right there. That's a victory. I have now, and this is the easy part, by the way. All of this is the easy part. The tricky part is later. But this is all the easy part for now. But I definitely need to start getting a good graphic in here and just getting a theme going on or whatever. But at the moment it's literally about just rendering these out. So tomorrow, or today, because it's 2:37, I am going to make this page render, and I'm going to look at what I've written and how I can optimize it, and just delete code I definitely don't need anymore. Like, I definitely don't need the renderer for these pages that I did elsewhere in Gulp, so that's cool. It's very, very cool. Right, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks very much for watching. I'm gonna see you later. It's time to get a bit of spatchka. But yeah, if you want to watch something that'll just, you know, help you go to sleep, then here it is. But this is just me showing the progress of the site. I'll get some OS4 in here as well. So when I come on tomorrow night, unless I go to sleep for 11 hours, I should have a few OS4 characters in here as well. But I'm not going to just populate it completely because there's other stuff to do, and I might end up erasing the database. So, you know. But yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, bye.